Hello, good morning everyone. I am Miss Annalisa Gibaga Fernandez, your science teacher. So today, we're going to discuss about the practical application of the different regions of electromagnetic waves. So last time in your module, we discussed about or you watch about the video wherein it discusses about the electromagnetic waves. Sorry if lilingon-lingon ako dito kasi yung laptop ko po is sira. Wala po siyang screen so naka-connect lang po siya sa monitor. So this time we're going to discuss this uh, Science 10, it falls under week 3 and week 4 of our module. So, on this part, on this topic, uh, it is time for us to learn the application of these electromagnetic waves. Kasi, isipin natin, eh, wala naman yan wala naman yan natutulong sa atin, ba't pinag-aaralan yan? Ang hindi natin alam, napakalaki ng tulong ng electromagnetic waves na to. So, without further ado, so this is the practical application of the different regions of electromagnetic waves. So, we have first, what have you noticed on the picture, on the screen? So, as you noticed, we have Doraemon, we have the 24 Oras. We have the Phenomenal Vice Ganda, the Shohoku, one of my favorite team. And of course, sikat sa generation ninyo, kilala ng halos lahat, sabihin na natin 90%, iba na Alawi. So what have you noticed on that part, on that pictures? Ma'am, nakikita po sa TV. Ma'am, napapanood po. Ma'am, naririnig po namin sa radyo, kumakanta. Yan, si Vice Ganda. Tama po ba? Yes po. Ah, this time, these are the applications. So first, we have the radio communication and broadcasting. Of course, it falls under the radio wave. So as you noticed on the picture, so merong lalaki, may hawak na mic, may antenna, and so on based on that picture. So we have first the microphone. So these are the process on how signals are produced and transmitted through radio waves. So first, we have the microphone wherein the microphone, the broadcaster uses a microphone wherein this microphone converts sound to audio frequency signals to electrical signals, followed by audio frequency signals. So once the microphone is being used, um, the audio frequency signals naman po yung susunod. Then of course, it is followed by modulator wherein after the audio frequency signals, the radio frequency oscillator to radio frequency carrier. So, from audio frequency, papunta kay modulator wherein si modulator ang ginagawa niya from radio frequency to oscillator from RF oscillator to RF carrier. So once it is being carried, it will be modulated by the carrier waves. Then, dyan po papasok si amplitude modulation. Ina-amplify na niya yung signals na nakuha or yung carrier waves na nakuha. Then, this radio frequency carrier changes audio frequency signals. Next, we have here the frequency modulation. So, after the radio frequency changes audio frequency signal, from audio frequency signal, we're going to have this audio frequency or the frequency modulation wherein this modulation or the frequency is being modulated. Then after modulating it, it will be followed by amplified modulated carrier waves. Then we have the antenna. Once it is being amplified, or nakuha na, na-collect na. Si carrier waves, it will go through the antenna, then followed by tuner, the modulator, amplifier, and the speaker. So as you noticed on the picture, so we have first, yung nasa upper part, as you noticed po, that is the frequency modulation. Then, once it is being amplified, look at the amplified modulated carrier waves, maayos na siya. Once na okay na, normal na yung carrier waves, i-collect ni antenna. Then, after ni antenna, um, na-collect na, pwedeng ilipat yung sa tuner na. Then, after malipat, mapapansin ninyo the demodulator yung parang may gumagaralgal. Then, syempre, i-amplify naman yon. So, gamit yung amplifier. At the same time, once na naayos na, maririnig na natin siya ng maayos through this speaker. Okay. On that part, we have the learning task 1. Page 14, if I'm not mistaken, page 14 of your module. In learning task 1, so this is the direction. You're going to match the equipment in column A with its proper function in column B. Write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. So, on our part, I gave you the answer sheet. You're going to write your answer on that answer sheet. Of course, answer only kasi answer sheet na yung binigay. Next, we have the microwaves. Application of microwaves. Ano-ano ba yan? These microwaves used in satellite communication. Kung nanonood kayo ng laban noon ni Pacquiao, ng basketball NBA, as you notice sa mga television, di ba, makikita natin via satellite. Kasi dun nako-collect yung signal, then itra-transmit lang sa atin. Yan. Then we have this radar or radar. Sa Pinugay may lugar na radar wherein sabi nila marami daw satellites doon wherein gumagamit po yan ng microwave. So, radar means the radio detection and ranging wherein it is used to locate, track, recognize, and detect object within a range. So, if familiar kayo sa Dragon Ball Z, um, mapapansin po ninyo doon meron silang gamit wherein tinatawag nila na radar na kung saan doon nila na-detect na dito merong Dragon Ball. Tama po kung napapanood nyo yun noon, si Dragon Ball Z. Next, microwaves also uses the mobile phone also uses microwaves wherein it also works by transmitting microwave waves which are received by cell sites and delivered to target mobile phone. Kaya tayo nakaka-receive ng text messages at the same time ng call. Without these microwaves, wala rin yung mga cellphones na yan. Walang signals, walang globe, walang smart. Wherein yung globe and smart sila yung nagko-collect ng microwaves. Isa sa mga nagko-collect para ma-transmit sa different types ng phones. And of course, yung alam nating lahat, the microwaves also used to heat or cook food. Next is the infrared. What are the applications of infrared? So as you noticed, infrared uses heat waves. So as you noticed on the picture, yan, kita po natin, ayan, ginagamit na madalas ngayon. So we have the photographs, scanners, remote controls, night vision goggles, and autofocus camera. So, ayan, yung pag-check ng temperature ngayon ginagamitan din po yan ng infrared. At the same time, yung remote control sa television ninyo. At the same time, the remote control car. Kung mapapansin ninyo excuse me po, sa remote control car, basta yan po ay may remote control, then may maraming cars dyan na di remote control din, mapapagana at mapapagana nyo yan kasi meron po silang infrared wherein nadidetect yun ng remote control. Kaya napapagana kahit yung ibang cars na naandun within that area. At the same time, yung ginagamit sa mga grocery store, yung scanner, sa pag-check ng pera kung peke ba o hindi. Gumagamit po yun ng infrared. At the same time, sa ah, grocery din, yung chine-check yung price, yan. Ginagamitan din po yan ng infrared. Next, for the learning task 2, page 15 of your module, the learning task 2, you're going to choose one of the application of microwaves on what we have discussed. Much better kung may na-research din kayo. And make a short comic strip on how it uses microwaves to do certain function. So you're going to make a comic strip. Kindly use another sheet of paper. Wag na po do sa answer sheet na binigay ko. Why? Kasi hindi na po siya kasya doon. Then, kindly write what learning task, what page, and what week is that. Understand po? Next, another applications of electromagnetic spectrum under visible light. We have the phototherapy. What is this phototherapy? Yan, kung nakikita ninyo sa baba yung may ilaw. Yan. It use of light in medical treatment. Usually ayan yung sa mga babies kapag naninilaw, nilalagay sila dun. Yan. And it also uses this phototherapy, uh, tropical infection and chronic wounds to autoimmune and chronic degeneration diseases. So we have the person involved in studying or having this research. We have Chukuka S. Enwemeka, the Dean of University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. College of Health Sciences. He is well-known specialist who is conducting studies about phototherapy, which is an emerging field of medicine today. So his team focuses on the wavelengths of this visible light. We also have the fiber optics or optical fibers, a long thin strands that are arranged in bundles called optical cables which are used in communication. So, as you notice po, ayan, nasa baba. We have the optical fiber. Isa siya na nakabalot. Then, dun sa nakabalot na yun, meron pang sama-sama. Kaya po siya tinawag na optical fiber. That is also used for communication. Next, we have ultraviolet rays. So, madalas natin naririnig yan. And when you hear that word, pumapasok agad sa isip ninyo yung sikat ng araw. Ultraviolet rays, it is used in sterilizing water from drinking fountain. So, as you notice po dyan sa picture, sa baba. Yan, isa sa ginagamit yan. At the same time, some washing powder are also contains fluorescent chemicals which are glow in sunlight, and of course the UV lamps used in checking of signatures in passbook. Sa mga bangko naman po yan. Kaya malalaman na ikaw yung may-ari nun kasi parehas yung pirma dun sa dala-dala mo. Next, we have X-ray. X-ray used in X-ray photography to help doctors look inside the body. So usually pag naririnig natin yan, X-ray, sasabihin nyo, ay, nabalian ng buto. Pag nabalian ng buto, makikita ka agad, ganyan, ganyan. So, isa po yan sa gamit ng electromagnetic waves. Next, gamma rays. Gamma rays, it is used to treat cancer or tinatawag nating radiotherapy. Also used for sterilization of drinking water. Next, for the learning task 3. In learning task 3, again, page 15 of your module, you're going to classify what type of electromagnetic wave corresponds with the following application. Write down in the column in the table. So on your module, uh, meron pong table doon. And on the upper part of that table, the applications. On the table, you're going to write down on that table, the table on that part have the electromagnetic spectrum, which are the radio waves, the microwaves, the visible light, the infrared, the ultraviolet, the what do you call this? The X-ray, at the same time the gamma rays. On the upper part, the applications, you're going to classify what kind or what type of of electromagnetic waves is that, or what the applications uh, on that electromagnetic waves. And for that, thank you for your attention and happy learning grade 10. Thank you so much.